So this is the dashboard that we'll be using to work on all our tickets. Okay. So we have different filters here within this dashboard, which shows how many tickets we have, or how many global tickets that are there in the queue, how many VIP tickets that are there in the global queue as well as your queue. We have designed this dashboard in such a way. Okay. So the first thing, if you see, if it is it says filter results unassigned VIP tickets. So there are no VIP tickets right now in the queue. So there are zero VIP tickets. And the second filter shows bad scanner tickets. What does bad scanner tickets means? Bad scanner tickets are, in every floor in the office you have an IT bar. Okay, IT bar is where people walk out to the IT bar and they go ahead and ask you for help. Okay, it's a centralized location within an office in each and every floor where all the IT technicians will be sitting in that particular floor, and users can reach out directly and talk to the users. So, in that particular floor, we'll have a badge scanner. So, any employee who walks over to the IT bar can go ahead and scan their badge. The badge is nothing but their ID card. If they go ahead and scan their ID card on the badge scanner machine, it will go ahead and automatically create a ticket. Okay, so these are batch scanner tickets. Okay, filter results ready for tier 1 triage. So these are the tickets that are lying globally in the queue unassigned. It is not assigned to any of the technicians so far. So whenever any user writes an email to it at uber.com, okay, it goes ahead and creates a ticket, and it will lie in the unassigned queue here in this section. As I told you yesterday, we have global queue captains, right? They can go ahead and assign the tickets to any one of the technicians. Or if you are ready to work on that ticket, you can go ahead and pick it up on your own. So, any doubts about these so far?
We still don't have the view for this one, right? Just to.
You have access to this dashboard. Yesterday, I pinged somebody, checked and let me know, and told that they had
Okay.
access.
All right. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now, so imagine if I am writing an email. Okay, you imagine I'm writing an email to it at uber.com. Okay, it at uber.com is the global email address that any employee can use to raise a ticket with help desk, with our IT service desk. And subject, whatever subject you write on this particular email, okay, will be the
Ticket
title
number.
of the ticket.
Okay.
And whatever body of the email, whatever you write here in the body of the email, will be captured as the description of the ticket. Okay, and whoever is writing the email, for example, I am writing the email. If I am writing the email, I will be the reporter of the ticket. And whoever is writing an email will be the reporter of the ticket. And if you go ahead and add anyone in CC here in your email, if you add anybody in the CC list, they will be added as participants automatically. And if you go ahead and add any attachments on the ticket, okay, they will be captured here on the ticket, here in the attachment section. Okay, any doubts about this so far?
No. No,
Oh,
good.
good. Okay, great. So anybody can go ahead and write an email to it at uber.com explaining their issue, and whoever is writing an email, the subject of the email will be the title, the body of the email will be the description, whoever is writing the email will be the reporter. If they add anybody in CC, they'll be automatically captured as the participants, and any file attachment will be captured here in this section. So as soon as it dates the Jira inbox, this will be lying here in this queue. Okay, and if you open any ticket here, it will show not started and assigned to me. That means the ticket is still not assigned to anybody. So this is a procurement type ticket. So that's the reason it is saying not started. If it is a request type ticket, it will show ready for work status. Any fresh ticket in the queue, if it is a procurement ticket, it will say not started. And if it is a request type ticket, it will show ready for work status. I'll tell you the difference between a request ticket and a procurement ticket as well as we go through this Jira topic. So it shows ready for work status, and any new ticket will have ready for work status, and the ticket will be unassigned. And even after it is unassigned to you, until you start working on the ticket, it will show ready for work status for the first time. If somebody has already worked on that ticket and they assign that ticket to you, it will not show ready for work status. It's only for fresh and new tickets. So this is the
New
global
cases.
tickets that are lying here in the cube. So totally we have 17 tickets as of now.
I have a
And now-
question. Sorry.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So on the chat, right? For example, this one user. So if, for example, I assisted one user, I created a case for that one, right? If
Mhm.
ever case is not yet created.
So you pick up a chat, you create a ticket for that.
Okay. All right.
So there are few instances where tickets will not be created automatically. For example, chat is one instance, and if somebody walks over to the IT bar and talks to you, and if they're not swiping the badge at the badge scanner, then those are the instances where you will have to go ahead and create the ticket manually. For IT support on the chat channel, it is 100% you have to create the ticket. Once you have resolved the issue, you can go ahead and create the ticket and you can go ahead and close it. Okay, now filter results, logistics, unresolved, assigned. So any ticket that you have which is related to logistics, right? So those are the tickets that will be here. And this is for lost and found. This is for my reported tickets. Okay, so where I am a reporter on these tickets, where I have reported or I have started request, any kind of those things will be here. This will be different for each and every technician. So if you are reporter on any ticket, or if you're not reporter on any ticket, it will not show any ticket for your name. It'll vary for each and everybody. So these are the tickets I am watching. Watching in the sense I am a watcher on those tickets. Either one of my technicians or anybody across India or Manila or anybody, they would have added me as a participant on the ticket for my visibility. Okay, so I am a watcher on 24 tickets. So all these tickets will show up here in my list. So I don't need or I don't have to bother to go ahead and search for the tickets for which I'm a watcher. If I come here, we have already a filter created. So all the tickets that I'm a watcher for will be visible here.
Sorry. I have a question.
Yes.
So the watch ticket are the tickets that you've been like CC, right, on the cases.
No, yeah, it is not exactly CC. CC is different and watcher is different. I mean, both are similar, but let me show. Let me open any one of the ticket. See, watchers is here and CC is here. That means they have added me in the particular ticket. And see, any comment that they post here, okay, I will also get an update.
Okay. All right.
So any kind of comment or update is happening on this ticket, I will also be notified on this particular ticket.
Does this ticketing tool also have like a uh, the internal note, something like that? Because for example,
We have internal notes also here.
Okay. You can see that one as well, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And now on the right hand side, if you see here, it says filter results, my assigned VIP tickets. Okay. If you have any VIP tickets assigned to your name, that list will show up here. And if you have any tickets open for more than 5 days, that will show up here. And if you have any tickets which is related to AV, audio video operations ticket, anything related to a meeting room or anything like that, those things will show up here. And my tickets to do, the tickets that are assigned to me, okay, that I have to work upon, will show up here. The tickets that I have put on hold or are waiting on reporter will show up here. And if I have any current procurement order tickets, they will show up here. And these are like project and task tickets that I am working upon. So these are the two tickets. These are like project and task tickets. I'll tell you the difference between a project ticket, a procurement ticket, what is a request ticket, and all those. And this pie chart here is the number of tickets that have been resolved by our technicians in a span of 24 hours. If you see here, Vinay Balraj, he is one of the technicians from India remote support team. He has closed 35 tickets in 24 hours. Safe has closed 30. Alejandro, he is from Latin America, 26. This guy is from India remote, 26. Christian is again 23, 19, 19. It will show all the technicians, like how many tickets they have closed here, one by one.
Okay. So if it means that if you're a closer, you can see the name there.
Yes. And also, if you have, it will show personally your closed tickets also here. I have not closed any tickets, or I have not closed any tickets in the past 24 hours. So my data is showing no data available. If you have closed any tickets, it will personally show all your tickets here. It will show the number. If you click on that number, you can see how many tickets or what are the tickets that you have closed. So this is a personalized dashboard, and you will find all the details here. And everybody is able to access this one, right? Let me ping it once again to you guys. Like if you guys are able to access this website.
Yes, sir. I already saved it
Yes.
to the bookmark a while ago. Already go there and check the dashboard.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. We can see it.
Yep. Same here.
Cool. Okay, now let's start with individual tickets here.
Um, Madhu,
Yes.
question. So if someone sends a chat,
Mm-hmm.
we have to manually create that email, right? Manually create that ticket, correct?
Yes. Yes, that is correct. I'll tell you how to go ahead and create the tickets. Now let's open this ticket, battery issue with laptop. So as everybody know, this is a request type ticket, and you will see here we are in the IT Engineering Service Desk project, and this is the ticket number IT hyphen 1512519 is the ticket number, and this is the title of the ticket. User has mentioned battery issue with laptop. Okay, then you can then we'll talk about this section here later. Edit, comment, assign, more, ready for work, resolve, workflow. We'll talk about it later. And now in the details section, this will show what is the type of ticket that you have. It is a request ticket. So here at Uber, if you are asking for any help or you're asking for any accessory or any kind of ticket, it will be a request ticket. A procurement ticket will be only when it is anything related to shipment, or you are replacing a machine, okay, or you're reimaging a machine, okay. Only in those cases you will consider it as a procurement ticket. Anything that goes physical will be calculated as a procurement ticket. For example, you are replacing a mouse for a user, okay. So there is again a mouse involved, and that mouse had to be procured, right? So those kind of tickets will be mentioned as procurement tickets.
So anything that needs to be purchased will be go to the
Yes.
procurement, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
And priority of the ticket. So whenever you get any ticket for a request type, there will be no priority set on that ticket. So why? Because it will not come up with a priority. Why? Because they would have written an email to it@uber.com, and whichever technician gets that ticket assigned to, okay, he or she will have to set the priority of the ticket manually. So, for example, John gets this ticket. He will have to go ahead and analyze what is the priority of the ticket. He will go through the description on the ticket, and if it is like very urgent, or if it is very time sensitive, or if it is an outage, or if an entire business unit is down, okay, based upon the description on the issue, he will go ahead and set up the priority on the ticket. So if you scroll down here in this team.article under prioritize, okay, you have this. One second. What is that? Okay. Ticket priority levels. Here it will show 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. TBD. To be declared should be only TBD when first received. Whenever you receive a new ticket, it will show TBD. Then next, based upon the issue type, you will go ahead and mark it as a priority here. Mostly it will be like level 2 tickets. Why? Because it is a single user impacted, and mostly single users will be impacted, and you have to go ahead and choose as per the priority here. Level 1 is normal business conditions, hardware upgrades, non-time sensitive stock requests, tickets that can be closed without action, where IT is not required, the help is not required. You have to just go ahead and close the ticket without any update on the ticket. Those will be considered priority 1. Priority 2 are internal problems, like their Zoom is not working, okay, or they're not able to log into one login or Duo or anything. Those kind of things will be considered as level 2. Single user impacted, failed onboarding new user. First day, Michael was not able to log into one login, and that will be considered as failed onboarding. New user, okay, so that will be considered as level 2 priority. And conference room non-outage issue. So in a conference room, imagine there is a power cable unplugged from the particular machine, the touch screen where you enter the meeting code and all those things. So those things can be considered as a non-outage issue, and you can consider them as level 2 tickets.
Okay.
And level 3, internal subsystem down. Okay, so for example, if you take a Duo application is completely down, that you can consider it as level 3. Okay, VIP tickets will be level 3. Okay, and ELT request. ELT is like again executive request. Okay, hardware needed, time sensitive. If you need a laptop or a mouse or any accessory, anything which is urgent, you can consider that as level 3. Conference room down. Conference room down is like due to some technical hardware issue, you are not able to put that room online again. So those things will be considered as level
Level
3
three.
tickets. And
Um,
level 4 tickets.
Sorry, Mado, I have a question.
But
Yeah, for example, the internal subsystem down, right?
yes,
This one case, is it possible to work on few technical personnel on a one case?
so if any internal subsystem is there down, right?
Yeah.
There will be a technician or a lead or a manager who will go ahead and create a master ticket.
Okay.
Okay, and you will have to go ahead. Once a master ticket is created for any such issue, they will go ahead and ping in the L1 service desk channel, telling that we have created a master ticket for Duo outage or for AWS outage or for internet outage in Manila site. Okay, so once they go ahead and ping the master ticket here, the other people who are getting the same kind of issue, they can go ahead and attach or link all the other tickets related to that issue into the master ticket.
It's like a child ticket, correct?
Yes.
All right.
So
Sir, I do
yeah.
have a question. Usually, many user is they are really on on urgent matter. Let's say they wanted to make this ticket as or to fix the issue as soon as possible. But therefore, the problem itself is on the laptop, so it's a hardware concern. So a local technician will be the ones going to deal with it. So we had to create the tickets. Basic troubleshooting will not going to work out. Let's say, problem with a keyboard. So end user declares that he wanted this to be a level one, but it seems that he is the only person who do have a problem with it. No, and it says on the ticket it's a lower level. So we raise the ticket or can we raise the level of it?
Yes, you can do it. So you
Make,
will be the owner of the ticket. You will be responsible. So you know that it is hardware needed and it is time sensitive.
okay,
So you will consider it as a level 3 ticket here.
level three. What if let's say he wanted this to be on the top priority and level four is the one that he needs. So can we?
Level 4 will not be considered for such kind of hardware replacement. Level 3 is the maximum. Level 4 is only for operations down, business unit, critical application down, or multiple conference rooms are not online. Only those things will be considered as level 4.
I see. Any bad attitude towards the self service desk, sir? Can we report this to a manager or
Yeah.
can we report it direct to the HR?
You can directly report to your regional manager and they will take it forward.
Yeah, I mean,
Is
sorry.
that an escalation email or is that a normal email as well?
You can just write a normal email involving the comments or whatever. If you have when you're chatting with the user on Slack, if there are any derogatory words, anything that the user has mentioned, you can take a screenshot and send it to your regional manager.
Thank you very much.
Another thing.
Yes.
All the cases been QA'd, right?
Not all the cases will be QA. We'll do a random quality check on all the tickets.
Yeah, because for example, this is just an example, right? For example, this one support created a level 3, for example, priority case. But if you check that one, you can see that it's only a level 1 case.
Okay.
Something like that. Is anyone, because that one will affect the, comes to performance, right? It will reflect uh, to the technical personnel that created the case.
Yes. So what happens is we have every week, every lead will have around like 7 to 8 people that are reporting to him. Okay, and
Okay.
every technician will at least create 60 to 65 tickets in a week, bare minimum. Okay, 60 to 65 tickets. If you consider 65 into 7, it is almost 455 tickets. So one lead cannot go ahead and QC all the tickets. So what we do is we go ahead and randomly QC. Like imagine Michael has created throughout the week, he has created like 100 tickets. Okay, I will go ahead and QC like say close to 10 to 15 tickets of Michael's, another 10 to 15 tickets of Earl, and another 10 or 15 tickets of Jeffrey. It is like that.
Okay.
Okay, when I'm doing a random QC of those 10 to 15 tickets, I will go ahead and check all these things, whether he has spoken politely to the customer, whether he has created the right priority level, whether he has created the right process, or whenever he is closing a ticket, whether he has mentioned the resolution template, or all these things I will go ahead and check on the particular 15 tickets.
All right.
Adu, just a quick question.
Yeah.
What is the best practice when you assign a Jira ticket to a local tech? Because some of the local tech will ask you to lower down the level.
So level is not such important here. Okay, they will, most of them will not give keen importance on a level on this ticket here. What you have to do whenever you're assigning or referring a ticket to a local IT technician is here in the internal comment. Whenever you're commenting, instead of share with customer, you have to mention comment internally. You will clearly mention what are the troubleshooting steps that you did. Okay, you will mention try to do a hard reboot, did not work. Try to boot the system into safe mode with networking, did not work. Try to reimage, did not work. All the steps you will go ahead and mention, and then you will refer the ticket to level 2. I mean to the local IP.
So you
So
just
they are not particular with the leveling of the ticket as long as we put the right level.
Yes, that is correct.
need to drill down everything on our end before we can transfer that one to level 2. Is that right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So all the I mean the comment internal, you can just put in everything there, right? Like for example, you do some trial and error on the machine of the user, something like that.
Yes, yes. We recommend you to do that, and it will be very useful. For example, imagine you have worked on that ticket today, and you're not able to resolve the ticket, and you are taking a emergency leave suddenly. Okay,
Okay.
and whenever you are on leave, in your team, somebody else will follow up on your ticket.
Yes, correct.
So imagine Earl follows up on your ticket when you're on an emergency leave. If you put in all those internal comments then and there right away, he will get to know what are the steps that you have performed, and what are the other steps that he can do differently so that he can fix the issue by simply not wasting the user's time and performing the same thing.
Okay. By the way, I have a question there. For example, emergency leave, right? Suddenly I have an emergency leave. Can I do I need to talk to a colleague, or I'll just talk to my immediate supervisor to assign my cases, or let other people take my cases when I'm on leave.
So what happens is whenever you're taking an emergency leave or a sick leave, you will have to inform your lead first.
Okay.
Okay, and there is something called as elevator within Jira. Elevator is an automation tool. Okay, and every region will have their roster scheduled here. Okay, for example, we have an L1 global schedule roster scheduled, and we have inputted that roster into this elevator. Based upon your shift timings, this elevator will go ahead and assign tickets to you. So in case if you're on emergency leave or a sick leave, you have to inform your lead so that your lead will go ahead and mark you as leave in this particular elevator. So this elevator will not assign you any tickets. So imagine Jeffrey is working between 9 to 6 Manila time. This elevator will assign tickets only between 9 to 6. It will not assign tickets apart from that. So if Jeffrey is going on leave, I will have to mark you leave on elevator so that this tool does not assign you tickets on those days. And once you have informed your lead will take help of the other technicians who are there, okay? Or he will ask Earl, can you go ahead and distribute tickets to our team so that, or you can follow up on Michael's ticket, and he will go ahead and do that for the lead.
All right.
So, sir, he will then assign it to himself. Is that it?
No. So if Michael is returning within a day or two, okay, you will not be assigning it to anybody else. You leave it in the mic. You will leave it in Michael's queue, and you will follow up on the ticket.
Okay, sir.
You will just give further steps to the user, or if there is anything needed to follow up, you will follow up on the ticket.
Another question. Sorry, follow-up question for that one. So, for example, I'm on leave. Then another colleague take over the cases.
Mhm.
Then the colleague also reach out with the customer or the user.
Mhm.
Then that technical personnel resolve the issue. Is he or can close the case on his queue?
Yes, they can close that case on the queue. Here, we follow a concept of whoever is providing the resolution last to the user, okay, they are the ones who will be closing the ticket.
Okay. So we're just going to inform the technical personnel that we resolved the case or something like that. Right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So,
Sorry, another thing.
yes.
Cause I think I saw that one on email last time with regards to time attendance. So is that I mean time attendance every cases has a time consuming, right? So in the time attendance, for example, there's one case. It takes me around 10 minutes to troubleshoot it, but then it's not close. So I just inform the client that I have a schedule, something like that. Then I move to another case. Then takes me around 15 minutes, something like that. Then I close it. So consider that one is a 15-minute close cases, right? Does my ten minute troubleshooting with unclosed case will be recorded on the time attendance?
Yes.
Okay.
So, time and attendance in the sense I was not able to understand that word, what you meant, Michael. So, the time that you worked on the ticket you're talking about, right?
Yeah, I mean all the time that I work on every cases is been recorded, right? For the time attendance.
Yes. So there is another option for such kind of tickets. For example, if you are working on a ticket and that particular ticket takes you like that single ticket takes you alone like 3 to 4 hours of your time. Okay.
Okay.
In that case, you have an option here more log work. If you go to log work here, it will ask you the time spent on that ticket. This is
Okay.
only for tickets where you have spent a lot of time. Okay.
All right.
You will mention the time here. If it is hours, you will mention hours 2h, or if it is minutes, you will mention 4 minutes or 40 minutes or whatever it is, and then you will go ahead and proceed further.
Yeah, I think I have one more last follow up question with that one. I'm sorry, guys, because I just need to clear this one. Um, all the tickets, all the consumed time in a ticket is considered billable or not?
Yes.
Okay. Even this one including, just for example, even this one is including the waiting period or not?
I'm sorry.
I mean the waiting period. For example, you install something on the device, right? Then there's a waiting period on the installation. Do you consider that one as a billable or not?
Here, every chat conversation that you have or anything that you're going to help the user, okay,
Okay.
let it take 2 hours, 3 hours, okay, you have to go ahead and create a ticket and it should be documented.
All right. Okay.
You should not miss any of the tickets. For example, a user calls you. I mean, a user messages you on IT support, and she just wants to know what are the type of corporate phones that we give. You will just tell her that we give them an iOS and an Android device. In iOS, we give iPhone 11, and in an Android device, we give Samsung S10. You just give this information, and user is happy with it, and she tells thank you. That's it. She will not be asking you for any more help. Even for that simple kind of information that you are giving out, you will be creating a ticket and you will be closing it under your name.
Okay.
Clearly mentioned, user asked for so and so information, provided the information, user happy with that, and you can put an internal comment closing the ticket.
So there's no time limit for that one, right?
No.
Because that one is only just information.
Yes. So any conversation between you and the user, okay, you will have to go ahead and create a ticket by default.
Okay. All
You
right.
should not miss any of the tickets.
Okay. Understood.
Madu, just question related to what you and Michael are talking about.
Okay.
Do we have? Are there any aux changes that we have to do while we're on work, or we just need to be online on Slack?
No. You have to just be online on Slack, and there are no aux changes here because we do not use an Avaya phone or there is no calls, right? So there is no aux support required here. All you have to do is you have to be online, and you will constantly keep getting chats on your IT support channel. You have to pick up all the chats, and the other thing is whenever you're going for a break, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you will have to clearly mention that you are going for a break. You will go to this L1 APAC channel here, and you will mention here going for a see. You see people here short break, short break, short break. Okay, you have to mention, and if you are coming back, you will again mention here I am back.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So one more thing here, the work culture with Uber is little different. Uh, it is not like any other BPO or any other call center where you have strict timings. If it's a 15 minutes break, it's only 15 minutes that you have to take. So you can extend here and there, but it should not. We should not be misusing that kind of freedom that is being given here.
Just be responsible.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
6 hours break, something like that. It's a joke.
6 hours break, then you extend 7 hours.
It is total 9 hours of work, 1 hour of break, and 8 hours of work.
Okay.
Well, Manu, just want to ask. Yesterday, you were asking us about if we received something from ADV about our, timesheet.
Yes.
So, is there any news about it? We wanted to, get our salary at the end of the month. So, we just wanted to push that one as well.
No issues. I will go ahead and check on that. So if you have not received, I will go ahead and.
Oh, by the way, I forgot. Happy Diwali. We forgot to,
Happy Diwali, Madu.
Yeah.
with your holiday.
Diwali was last weekend. Thank you.
Oh, Madu, I have a question.
Yes, Michael.
Can I render the Zoom meeting on my PC? Just for example, because it's quite hard to, for me, it's quite hard to troubleshoot uh, a case, for example, in the Mac because the screen's too small. So can I use my PC to do the zoom for that one?
No, no, no. You cannot do that. What you'll have to do is you can use an external monitor.
Okay.
Okay, you can connect your Mac PC to an external monitor, and you can go ahead and
Yeah, but the problem the Mac they don't include the adapter for the
okay.
external monitor.
So let me check with Norina if you guys can collect that from the Manila office.
That's nice because that's kind of expensive.
Yeah, you're right. The
Right.
actual device to connect is quite expensive.
Very expensive, Madu.
Sure, I'll definitely check with Norina.
Okay.
Yeah. Any external monitor, perhaps.
Yeah, that we can pick up on the office. Well, actually, I have external monitor, but it's better that it will came in the office if ever.
Let her reply. I'll talk to her. Okay.
Okay.
So everyone, how far you guys are from the Manila office?
Me, I'm actually 8 kilometers from the office.
Okay, so for you it's pretty close by. For others?
It's still far because of the traffic.
Okay, okay.
For me, it's accessible.
Yes, for me also. It's like a 30 minutes to 1 hour travel time.
Okay. What about you, Earl?
Mine currently, I am 6 hours drive from Manila, to Manila. But I have a house there which is 30 minutes drive to the office.
Okay.
So my laptop was given to me by my sister
Mhm.
because she has like the AITF permit, so she can go in and out of Manila.
Okay. Or if Michael also collects it, you can go collect it from Michael whenever you want, or whoever is close by to the office.
Okay. Now, I mean, I can go to the office anytime.
Okay. And how about you, John? How far are you from the office?
Well, me is just an hour from the office from SMRA. Since that the new road just opened from Las Piñas going to SMRA, so 1 hour is max. If it's traffic, 3 hours.
So what about Christian and Lars?
I think Christiana will be uh, nearer because he's on the other side.
Yeah,
So,
and Lars is he's from the northern part of Manila. It's a province there.
Pretty much Lars travel time is 2 to 3 hours, I think, if it's from Bulacan. If he's from Bulacan.
There you go. If it's traffic, so let's say 4 hours,
Yeah.
like that.
So any one of you can collect on behalf of the people who are staying far away, and even they can travel on a Saturday or a Sunday, and they can collect it from the other guys.
Well, there will be no problem if we can ask those. There is a courier on that do have here in Manila. We call it Lala Move or some. If we can just ask them to pick up something from the office,
yes,
we can do that.
and
We
send
can do
it
that one.
around to us.
We can just
please.
pay for it. There will be
Okay,
no problem.
sure.
Even for me, there's also a courier that gets out of the province, so I can just go to the town where that courier is unloading those packages, so I can get it. No problem.
So you stay pretty interior in Philippines?
Me, Madu.
Yes.
Far south, far north.
Yeah, this is my location right now is in Region 2,
Okay.
which is 6 hours drive. I'm near Banawe Rice Terraces, if you're familiar with that.
No, no. Let me Google it. How do you spell it?
Center of the world, Banawe Rice Terraces.
P-A-N-A?
It's BA.
P-A-N-A.
Manawe.
WE without a rice terraces.
Two words.
Tours.
There.
Okay, today in such a beautiful place.
Yep.
Yes,
If you
it
guys
is.
have time, I can accompany you there. No problem.
When you will be here in Manila, Mandu, we can bring you there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let all this lockdown gets over, COVID situation.
Next year,
Go
around
work there
February.
in
Batat. I'm just an hour away from there.
Okay. Cool. I will check with Norina once she gives a go ahead. Okay, you guys can go ahead and collect it from her.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so
Perfect.
much.
Thank
Oh, by the way, Manu, do we get also those Uber shirts that I can see from the office? They do have Uber shirts. I can see jackets, Uber shirts, something like that.
Those are strictly only for full-time employees.
Oh, see.
Can we get a milestone shirt?
Milestone shirt you guys will get.
Cool.
You guys will get, but actually Milestone just recently started in Philippines.
By the way, I have a question. Where's the office of Milestone located? Because
I'm not sure, Michael, because recently Milestone started their office in Philippines. I'm not sure exactly where.
okay.
Okay, for that information, you will have to check with Norina or anybody from the Milestone HR team.
Because last time the contract we signed, it's located around. It's quite located. It's quite near located in EDSA. But when I checked the actual office, it's not office.
Mhm.
That's why I did ask. Sorry.
So they will let you know, because anyhow you guys will be working from the Milestone office once the office reopens.
So I hope that it will gonna be near from us, since that most of us are working far from Manila, like Lars and Earl. They are working, or they are at home in the province. So
Yeah. So basically, Uber has announced they will reopen office only on July 1st, 2021. 2021 July.
July. It's still a long time. Huh?
pretty far, but yeah, that's good.
Yes.
I think COVID will stay around November 2021. Something like that. No, I'm just joking.
So that's the plan for Uber until that none of the offices will be opened.
See.
Okay. Cool.
Is Milestone will Milestones also cater the back to office setup in Uber? Because you have that service, right?
Back to office in the sense.
In the sense that the managed services of Milestone, they will all set up, the safety, security, and all those stuff.
Yes, everything will be taken care by Milestone. So you guys will be working from the Milestone office, right? So that will be completely taken care by the Milestone management, like setting up your new desks, monitors, and everything will be taken care by the Milestone office. And for us, the local IT technicians, that we have to report to the Uber client location, right? So that will be taken care by the Uber client management itself.
And do you know? I don't know there in Bangalore because I have an Uber employee neighbor in Manila, and they have a free ride going to office to their house using Uber cars.
That is again eligible only for Uber full-time employees.
Oh, okay.
Those are called as credits in their salary. So depending upon their job role and their job title, right, they will have certain amount of money credited to their Uber app.
Yeah.
Okay? so they can go ahead and use it for ride booking, or they can use it on Uber Eats if it is available. In India, they recently, last November, they shut down Uber Eats. So there is no longer Uber Eats in India. So if you have Uber Eats in Philippines, you can go ahead and order food or book a ride. I believe you guys don't have Uber rides also in Philippines, right? It is Grab, right?
Yes, it's
That's
been
correct.
There
removed.
was before,
Mm-hmm.
but it discontinued.
Do they have Uber Eats?
No more.
Okay.
No more.
All Uber service has been removed.
Okay. So in other regions they will get all these kind of benefits here. So that those kind of benefits will be compensated in a different way for people who are working in a location where Uber is not operating. Like for example, Manila, Malaysia, Singapore, all of South Asia, we do not have Uber.
The Uber office here in BGC has a different office as well outside Manila, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they have, if I'm not mistaken, they have office in Pampanga. Because I have a colleague actually which is working in Uber somewhere
We
there.
have one office in Clark.
Yeah, Clark.
1 second, let me. Okay, not here. So these are the offices that are open right now.
There, Clark, Philippine Clark.
Taguig.
Yeah.
Taguig.
Yeah, Taguig. That one is there's a wrong spelling there. It's TAG. There's no
Yeah.
I on the middle.
Okay, I'll go ahead and change it. Clark, you have one office. You have Abseed working from the Clark office,
Okay.
and he works from Monday to Friday.
All right.
Philippine Clark Freeport. Mabalacat.
Yeah, Mabalacat. That's a Mabalacat side.
Yes.
There's no taxes there if you buy any items inside that Clark.
It's
What is it? Duty free?
Yes.
Yeah, duty free. It's like huge duty free. Right.
Okay.
It's a free port zone, so there's no tax inside that place.
Okay. Is there any limit of things that you can buy, or
Nope.
I believe not.
No.
okay?
I have a question. Sorry.
Yes.
Since
go ahead.
we're going to support PST time zone, right?
Mhm.
Does the office hours does the office hours change? For example, we're working Monday to Friday, something like that. Other personnel working from Tuesday to Saturday. Do we have that kind of shifting?
So the shifts that Manila, I don't know what they're going to decide. So it's based. I mean, it's left to Norina. So you might have different kind of schedules. Let me check. So this is the team roster for India. Okay, this is for the remote team roster for India. See, one guy from the morning shift. The morning shift starts from India time zone 7 to 4 p.m. Okay, he
Okay.
works Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and his week off is Thursday and Friday, and Saturday and Sunday. He'll be working. So any week off that you get will be together. There will be no split offs. So this guy works Monday, then he takes off Tuesday and Wednesday, then he works continuously for another 4 days. So basically, he works from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And then he takes Tuesday, Wednesday off. And these two people work from Monday to Friday with Saturday, Sunday off.
All right. I thought it's fixed the week off. I thought it's Saturday, Sunday. So it will be
It will be a rotation one.
okay.
Why? Because this remote team that we support is like a 24 bar 7 support and 365 days. It should be completely online. Okay. So, for
Are we-
example, if you work on a Saturday, Sunday, believe me, you will not have much of work.
Yeah, it's lesser people.
Yes. So let me pull up some.
Are we following the follow the sun system or no?
I am not sure what do you mean by sun?
Like
What he mean is like here in Manila,
Mhm.
we are working from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. something like that. And we are not supporting AIMER or as part of EMEA. So we were just supporting APAC, something like that. Sun system is where the sun comes up. And we go when the sun goes
How
down.
it works with this model is you will work throughout your time zone. I mean, for example, we are like planning to set up a strength of 30 people in Manila for the remote team. Okay, you might have 6 people working in the morning shift, 7 to 4. Okay, then again there will be another shift which will cover again Manila time 2 to 11. Okay, and there will be another shift which will cover 10 to morning again 6 o'clock Manila time. So the 24 hour for Manila is covered, and that means you're covering the other time zones as well.
Oh,
And even in India, if you see during this time zone 7 to 4, okay, India time zone, we will meet up with Australia because Australia is ahead in the clock.
yes.
Okay, then it is followed by you guys. Then it is followed by us, India. Okay, and then it goes to South Africa, and then it goes to Dubai, EMEA, then US. So these people who work in the night shift here, okay, they fall under the US time zone, morning 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock. These people who work in the 10 p.m. IST time zone, they will fall under the US morning 9 o'clock time zone.
I
Okay.
see. Well, one good question is, are we supporting Japan as well? China and Japan and Korea. As you know, those countries do have a different uh,
Dialect.
dialect. As you know, it's really hard for them to speak in English.
So
So
we do not support China for now. Okay. We support Japan. And what was the other country? Korea. Korea also we support. There are users.
yes, sir. Question there is here. Are we gonna get something like an allowance for a bilingual, something like that?
No, you'll be supporting them only through English. The only language English.
I see.
So let them translate that one in their language. That work.
translate, bro.
What happens is I'll tell you in Japan we have like 2 technicians working in Japan. We have Andrew Robinson and Alexander Taylor who works for Japan. Taiwan we have one technician David Lee, I guess. Hong Kong also we have one technician Zerens or so they mostly work from 9 to 6. Their offices are like 9 to 6. So most of these issues are taken care by Japan. Issues are taken care by by Andrew Robinson and Alexander Taylor itself. It is hardly issues that you get out of Japan or Hong Kong. It is one rare
Okay.
scenario, once in a blue moon.
Yeah. Another question. Madhu, do you have any point of contact that we can reach on in case that we have questions with the HR or something like that?
Milestone.
Milestone is the one to contact, right? Is there any personnel? Because last time Prabjit gave me a contact name. If I'm not mistaken, just give me a second.
Any issues, if you have any payroll issues, you can write an email to payroll@milestone.tech. Let me see if you got a new message here on your milestone email. You can just type in payroll. Okay.
Okay.
Milestone Global Payroll at milestone.tech, or if you have any help desk related issues, right, like your password reset and all those things, help desk at milestone.tech.
The the payroll global can answer any concerns with Philippine law, right?
Yes,
Or
correct.
mandated law for us with
Yes.
regards. Okay.
And also, as I told you, Milestone is a pretty new setup in what do you say in Philippines. So there we might I will check if there is a dedicated HR for your region. Okay.
All right.
So, Madhu, we're expecting that our batch will be separated, like put into shifts, right?
Yes.
So, are we going to be mixed with tenured? Um,
Yes. So we have already. So this is the Manila team that we have right now. So we have John. We have Ferdinand, Gilbert Machia, Mark Delos. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and these both are leads. 7, 8. Okay, we have already 8 people working, and your batch is for 7 people, so totally 15. And again, in the next, in the November end, we have another guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 more lined up. So 8 plus 7, 15. 15 plus another 4. It's like 19 people. So you guys all will be mixed up.
Okay. I think we're good on that one. We can just contact each other if in case we need it.
Yes.
also, Madhu, the email that you're asking us to the
Yeah, the duo. We
the
haven't
duo.
received it yet.
I still haven't got the duo.
Duo admin.
Not to worry, we will check on that. Can you check your employee dashboard if it is active?
Employee dashboard.
Sorry, Dash.
Accounts.uberinternal.com.
Permission denied.
Okay. Go to permissions.uberinternal.com /users /your name.
This morning.
What's the address again? Please, sorry.
Permissions.uberinternal.com.
It's still pending with Jane Nguyen for me.
The same.
Okay. Not to worry, we will get that sorted out. Okay.
Oh, error code. Yeah, it's still pending. Sorry. What's this one? Madhu, you there? I have a question.
Yes, I'm here.
The read for tier one triage, which is the service desk dashboard. The
Yeah.
summary of the cases only 17. Does it mean that this 17 cases is globally, right?
Yeah, it is global.
So if ever the bin is empty, It doesn't show any cases, correct?
That means no user has reported any issue. That means all you guys are working and doing a great job.
Okay. I'll just grab the 17. Is it okay? No, I'm just
Type 1, Madu.
The queue will be blank only on a Saturday or a Sunday.
By the way, I think it's okay. No need to answer because last time when I was working in with Solar Means, we only grab cases when we're on site. So, because the our work before is on office, right? So, if you're outside the office, you cannot grab cases, something like that. So you need to be in the office because to be fair with other personnel, something like that.
Yes. So one more thing, you guys, your major concentration should be only upon this particular channel.
Yes.
90. Okay. If you miss any SLA, you guys will be the first guys who will be questioned. If you fail to take tickets from here, also it is fine. Okay, this will be taken care by the local IT technicians and the team that I handle. Okay.
Okay.
So, remote support team guys, even if you do not pick up tickets, nobody will ask you why you didn't pick up tickets. Okay, but your major concentration should be on this particular team.
All right.
Let me show you a Saturday, Sunday how it looks like. So Sunday, November 15th, 12 a.m. So this. Okay, it's pretty. Okay, 12:41. The next chat is at again 1:04 a.m. So we have a 20-minute thing. Again, another 13 minutes, 20 minutes gap here. Once India starts, right, that is when you will have a lot of free time. 1:42 to 2:22. Again, you have another 30-40 minutes gap here. Again, you have almost 1 hour gap here. 2:34 a.m. was the chat. Then again 3:38. So Saturday, Sundays it will be pretty cool.
Pretty light.
Yes. The 1.5 year of our difference, 7:30 and 8:40. After 8:40 it is 9:30, 9:35. Then again 45-minute gap, 10:15. So it will be pretty cool during Saturdays and Sundays.
Okay. Is there any day, something like that cases is raining on the wind?
Yes, whenever you have any outage, okay, that is where you will get a lot of issues.
Okay. Including updates, right?
Yes. So, for example, the Big Sur is creating a big havoc. We have asked the users not to update to Big Sur Mac update, and they are still updating it to Mac because once they update to Big Sur, most of the tools will not work. That's the reason we had asked them to hold off from that update. And you know, right? There are some people who do not listen, so they keep updating, and they come back to us telling that it is not working.
Usually, the biggest issue with Big Sur that currently experienced by users upgrading is the internet card. After they upgrade, the internet card's not actually detected.
Yeah, and they're trying to create their own kind of security system kind of thing. So there is this Big Sur is a major update. So that's the reason the product team is called as the CPE team. They've asked to hold off that update. They've asked us not to update. I mean, ask the users not to update. So what the CPE team will do is they will make changes to all the applications. First, they will have Big Sur updated on on their machines, and they will check the compatibility of all the tools that we are working on. For
Yeah.
example, we have a productivity tool called as Bliss. Okay, so Bliss, they'll check why it is not working, what is blocking Bliss, or they'll check why AirWatch is not working on Big Sur update, and they'll make the necessary changes. And once everything is good to go, they will go ahead and give a go ahead, and only then we are allowed to update. But few people, uh, they just want to experience what Big Sur is, and they keep updating it, and that's when they face a lot of issues.
Yeah, I think the Big Sur doesn't change anything. The only changes is the visual part.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it happens every time when any update is provided by Mac, by Apple.
Yeah, it's a what you call this one? We call that one that before we called it
Mojave.
if that one is
Catalina faced a lot of issues when we updated to Mojave. There was a lot of issues.
yeah, if you upgraded to a beta version, it's better you wait for the GA first before you upgrade it.
So, Mado, I'm just wondering why is the auto update still active? Where in fact, if there is an OS upgrade, most of our tools are having some issues.
Okay. So can you repeat your question, Al?
Yeah, I'm just wondering why is it that the admin is still activated or still allowed the auto update of Mac, wherein there's a lot of issues when it comes.
Why? Because every Mac machine that is provided to a user will have a local admin account. If it is Windows, nobody is a local admin on a Windows machine. Okay. On a
But
Mac machine alone, they are local admins, so they have the authority to go ahead and update it.
I have a question because if you're because our machines are actually on a profile base, right? Correct. I mean,
Sorry, Mike, repeat your question.
sorry, all the Mac that you've been supplied to us is running on a profile base, correct?
Yes,
So it means it's running under AD something like that.
yes.
So is
Enrollment package.
yeah, is it possible that they just run group policy to be applied on those Mac? That they
Yes.
cannot upgrade their individual machines, even though they're running administrator rights.
Yes.
I mean, they can do that, right?
So these people cannot go ahead and do the administrative. I mean, can apply group policies, because group policies there will be a lot of other elevated access that they require.
Okay.
So those kind of things they'll not be able to do. Okay, it's just that they can install applications and updates. That's the maximum that they can.
So it's like we're doing the lesser evil.
Yes. And I got a word from Norina. So everybody, you guys have got MacBook Air, right?
Yes.
Yes. So
They said they will
Uh,
change it.
yeah. So right now, all around the globe, we have a scarcity of Mac laptops. Okay, because of the new technology or the new chip that they are introducing, and also because of the scarcity of 16-inch laptops, the deliveries by all the vendors have been delayed very much. So what I got to know from Norina now is your laptops also will be exchanged with MacBook 13-inch Pro.
I have this one, but it doesn't work.
Yes,
I did try
MacBook
it.
13-inch Pro. Once your laptops are exchanged with MacBook 13-inch Pro, you can also collect the adapters from them.
Okay. But the adapter for the 13-inch Pro is C
It's
type,
a
right?
USB-C multi-port adapter.
Yeah.
So the standard for all the IT technicians is a 13-inch laptop. Okay, 13-inch Pro. MacBook Air, why they have given you is because they do not have any other laptop in stock, that being the only reason. If not, they would have given you guys with the 13-inch laptop. So
Okay.
once they get stock of 13-inch laptops, you will get a new laptop as well as a MacBook adapter also.
Ah, cool. So we can plug that one to TV.
Sorry?
So we can plug that one to the TV and make it bigger screen.
Yes. Bigger screen means lot of work, lot of tickets.
Yeah.
So I expect at least daily 25 tickets from Michael alone.
Uh, is that
Wow.
all? No, I'm just messing up.
Okay. So where were we?
Actually, we're on the inside the cases.
Yes. So battery issues with laptops. So we are talking about priority, right? So it is you guys will decide the priority based upon the
Issue.
severity of the issue.
Yes.
Okay. So components. Components is another section which will not be filled by default if user writes an email to it@uber.com. Okay. So what is components? Based upon the issue, you will add two components on the ticket. Every ticket should have two components by default. Okay. What is the issue and what kind of laptop or what kind of troubleshooting you're doing will be mentioned here as a component. For example, battery issue with laptop. I will mention one of the component as Dell. Okay. And I will mention troubleshooting. And if you think it is a monitor, if you're troubleshooting a monitor, you can just put in display or you can put in monitor. Or if you're deploying a monitor, you can put deployment, first time deploy. Okay, these are the different types of components. So if you want to have a look at the different components, you will have this complete list here. If anybody is asking tools access request, for example, employee, for example, one login, okay, and access. It's related to access. So you have two components. One login, access request is the component. So this is how you go ahead and put the details here. So by default, you should have two components mentioned. Okay. Any questions or doubts?
I'm good. I'm
Oh,
good.
good.
Okay. So by default, make sure you have to mention two documents by default. Okay, labels will be automatically added by the Jira system itself and IT engineering team. So this will let us know who is having the ticket, which team is having the ticket. For example, within IT, we have service desk level 1, level 2, right? So this ticket is currently with the service desk level 1 team. And reporter email. So this guy, Shubham Tiwari, is the reporter, and this is his email address. This is his reporter title, Senior GL Specialist 1. GL is nothing but green light. Green light offices where drivers can go and get information about how to attach the cab, incentives, and all those things. Those offices are called GL offices. Okay? Remote reporter team, India Community Operations. The team name is called as India Community Operations. Reporter job family, Communication Ops. And reporter city is Pune. Pune is one of the city in India. Okay, in Western India. And reporter manager is, the manager's name is Natasha Patra, and the reporter country is India. Cost center is this one. Reporter region is North Asia, and these other two you can ignore. Okay, all these details will be automatically pulled up by Jira itself, because Jira is again synced with Active Directory. Whatever job title of the user is mentioned in Active Directory, that will automatically populate here.
Will it also populate when we create manual tickets?
Yes. Anytime you put in the user's name, it will auto-populate all the details.
Is there any instances that the report manager will be two report manager in one cases?
No,
Okay.
no way.
All right.
It is always one reporting manager. And description here. So description is self-explanatory. This is the description of the ticket. Hi team, I have been using the MacBook Pro 2018 version for the last 2 years. Recently, I have started facing an issue with the battery life as I'm not able to get more than an hour of battery life of the charger. Please help in resolving the or replacing the machine. So the hardware standards for an employee here at Uber, if he is a full-time employee, okay, he will always be eligible for a brand new laptop whenever he's joining the company.
Okay.
The upgrade time for a laptop is 2 years. 2 years is the upgrade policy for a laptop.
What about us?
Yes.
What about us?
Yes. So the next is us. So EXT users. EXT users is you will not be compulsorily or mandate. It is not mandate that we have to give the EXT users a brand new laptop. Okay, we will be giving the users a productive laptop. In case if we do not have any used laptop or any used laptop, only then we will give the EXT users a brand new laptop. And the lifespan of that laptop or if or a EXT will be eligible for an upgrade if the laptop has completed 3.5 years from date of purchase.
I have a question there. For example, sorry. For example, we got the laptop, right? Like for example, this Mac.
Mm-hmm.
So we got the Mac. Then after a few days we're working, it crashed. Hardware issue. The logic board is actually burned. It's not burned. It's the logic board suddenly died.
Yeah, it got fried. Yeah.
Yeah. This will be our what do you call this one? Do the company charge us with this one? Something like that.
We will not charge you anything unless we see you deliberately pouring coffee or hitting the laptop with your face frustrated. Only then we'll charge you. Until then, there will be no charge on the.
Okay.
That's good.
It's
We're not
better.
going to do
Yeah,
that.
I think it's better we know that because sometimes we're gonna say you buy brand new laptop, suddenly logic board have some problem or memory or hard drive problem, something like that.
Yeah, will not be charging you guys with any charges for any repairs, but we have to make sure we are responsible. We use it responsibly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And we do not do anything deliberate on the machine.
What if the device is stolen?
Yeah, for a stolen, we do have a complete different process. You have to first go ahead and file a complaint in the local police station. Okay, in the police this thing, and then you have to get a copy of the complaint.
All right.
Okay. Get a soft copy of the complaint, and once you get a soft copy of the complaint, you will inform the IT team telling that my laptop was stolen. Along with that, what were the other things stolen? For example, if you had a corporate phone, you will mention that as well, and if you had your ID card, you will mention that as well. If once we get all the details, the level 2 team will go ahead and remotely lock the laptop, and they will initiate a remote wipe. Okay, the laptop will be locked immediately. The user will not be able, whoever has stolen will not be able to use that machine. And about the data, as soon as it gets connected to any internet, right, it will go ahead and automatically wipe out all the data on the machine.
Okay.
Madu, for example, as what Michael said, our laptop went down. And then we're working on, let's say, a very important matter. Can we use our own laptop to log into one login and continue it?
So, see, most of the internal tools will not work on your personal machine. Okay, internal tools will work only on a machine which is managed by Uber. Okay, until the enrollment package is installed on that machine, you will not be able to work on that machine. So, only few things will be accessible by you guys, like Google Sheets, Drives, your email,
Slack.
only basic Slack, Zoom. Only these basic things will be accessible by you guys.
Okay.
Okay, so this guy has mentioned that it is 2018. Okay, and for an EXT employee, they will be eligible from 3.5 years of the machine's age, not when it was given. Okay, if the machine was given to the user in 2000 mid 2017, now it is almost 2020, right? So it is, if the machine is like past 3.5 years, they can go ahead and upgrade the machine.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Sorry. I still have a lot of questions.
Yes, yes, go ahead.
Does Uber sell old machines, something like that? Do
Uh,
they
till
do
till
they do
date,
that
we
one?
have not sold any machines. Okay, but they are coming up with idea or a project where they're trying to get all the old machines repaired, and where employees can purchase. Okay, the project is still in pipeline. So
Okay.
far, there is the. I mean, till now we have not sold any machine to any employee or anybody else. Okay, they are coming up with this brand new project. Okay, they have considered this as a thought because there were a lot of questions from a lot of employees asking why can't we buy back the machines. Okay, they are, this thought is an idea and they're already working on it. It should be live very soon.
Ah, cool.
Good job. That's very good. We can
Yeah.
we can purchase our own laptop, and then it will gonna be replaced by a new one, right? So procurement team will definitely going to be as easy as they were going. If we're going to replace or return the laptop, and procurement team will definitely going to look for a company that they're going to buy those things. So if an employee will just going to buy this, so it's easy for them.
Yeah. It's better to ask the employees first if they can buy it bulk, something like that.
Yeah. So, for example, if you take my laptop, okay, I have been using this laptop from past. Uh, this was a brand new laptop, and it is a 15-inch laptop because earlier we used to get 15-inch laptops. Then the policy changed for IT. They started getting 13-inch laptops. So I have a 15-inch laptop, and it is pretty. It still looks new, and it also works like a new laptop. So in case if I am leaving the organization, I have maintained it well all these 3 years. Okay, till I have exchanged it before. I had two more laptops before. For this, I have been almost using close to 2.5 to 3 years. So I know the condition of the laptop. So if I'm leaving the organization, if I get to buy this own laptop for a much lesser price, it will be definitely useful for me, right?
Yeah. What's
So
the year of your laptop?
mine is a 2018 laptop. Yes, let me check one second. It is a touch bar. So Tectivity, this tool is where we manage all our assets. We can check what kind of asset is assigned to a user and all those things.
Okay.
So mine is a 15-inch touch bar. September 2018. It's almost 2 years and 2 months.
Mm, okay. Cool. Activity.
So any doubts so far till now?
Nope. All
Okay.
good.
So we were reading about the description. Okay, and this user is using it from 2018. And if you have to double check, you will just copy the user's email address. Again, you'll go back to this tool called Techtivity where we manage all our assets, and we can pull in the user's name and we can find which laptop the user is using. Okay, so he was talking about a Mac laptop. So if you click on this asset tag details here, so even he's using it from November 22. So it is almost 2 years. Another 5 days, it will be 2 years. So he is eligible for a replacement. Right now, due to this scarcity of laptops, okay, and a lot of replacements are happening, and a lot of machines were given to all the users who are not eligible for Mac machines or Windows machines or laptops at all. Okay, even they were given laptops to work from home just to accommodate their work. We have given those laptops. So considering that we are not giving replacements for now because of the scarcity of laptops. So only once the offices start full-fledged, right? Okay, only then we will be replacing the laptops for the users.
All right.
And now, okay, in the ticket title, some users will write battery issue, but in the description it would be something about a display, or it will be completely a different issue. And sometimes the articles will be perfect. It will be on the dot. It will be the correct article. So you will have to take a call, judgment. You should not blindly blame the tool telling that this was the article that was pulled up. I followed this. No. You will have to judge if it is the correct article or not, and then follow it.
The knowledge base for this one is been. Can we, like for example, I have a process to fix an issue, uh, with a lesser time to resolve it. Can I add article on this knowledge base?
So if you need any articles, you will have to click on this called as team dot.
Okay.
Okay, if you click on team dot is where you can search for any article.
Only search, right? But if you want to create anything, no, there's no option on that one.
Yeah, creating articles, there are like few team members who create articles. Okay, they are called as the team dot strike team. Team dot strike team is the one who create articles for and only they have the access to create articles. So if you have any new issue,
Just
okay,
send it to
you
them.
can go ahead and inform that particular team. If you go to the service desk hub article, that is where you have all the team dot articles mentioned. I mean team dot strike team members mentioned, or you can inform your lead telling that I found a new peculiar issue. Can we create a team dot article for that, and they will guide you through it.
We can also send email to team dot as well.
Yes.
Like for example, I found, for example, the KB, right, that I read.
Mhm.
I found the more shortcut version of that one. Can I just send that one to team that's, can you revise this one? Something like that. Can we do that one?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat your question once again?
Like, for example, I have a process. I found a KB. Then the KB mentioned that this is the steps, 1 to 7 steps to resolve the issue. But then for example, I know that I know that steps, but it only takes me 1 to 3 steps to resolve it. Can I inform Team Dutch that I have a way to resolve it, but it's more lesser time to do something like that?
Yes. We can inform the team dot strike team.
Okay.
Or in any article, if you pull up any article, right, you have a comment section here.
Okay, good.
Go ahead and flag this article, telling that this will be much more easier rather than performing 10 steps. These 3 steps will work out.
Okay. All right. Get it.
Okay. Give me 2 minutes, guys.
Okay. Jembel, seryoso. Attorney. Attorney. Hindi seryoso, attorney ah.
Nahiya ka.
Earl, may send ako sa yung dokumento. Check mo nga kung legal.
Pare, palalakad ko yung annulment ko sa'yo. Pwede ba?
Ano? Baby oil lang yan, pare.
Ano? Magkano ba charge mo sa annulment para matapos na to? yung abogado ko, puro kabig eh. Hindi na ayos yung annulment ko eh. Baka pwede mo naman matignan.
Saka ba kasal?
Sa simbahan eh.
Madali lang yun. Wag kang papakasal sa West Brad.
Ganun ba?
Mas mahirap. Or, mas mahirap o may pagka-imposible.
Baka may kakilala ka sa sa PSA. Baka pwedeng pasundot yung ko, Seno Margorot.
Kasi yung hugot-hugot ngayon. Kasi ano na sila eh. Digital na. Hindi kagaya dating naka-file pa lang.
So pwede na hacking ngayon.
Ha?
Pwede na hacking ngayon.
Hindi, mas mahirap ngayon kasi syempre kahit paano secured sila tapos hindi konektado sa network yung nila, yung database nila.
So kailangan pala pupunta ng PSA para gumawa ng hacking.
Ang hugot yung noon, yung naka-file pa lang, mga envelope pa lang yung mga, niya yun, kukunin lang yun. Disappear na.
Attorney, magkano ba charge mo sa namin?
Walang yan. Pero, yung annulment bro, yung sa Pampanga, nasa 300 na yata.
300? Nakaka-150 na ako eh.
Ha?
Nakaka-150 na ako.
Mura pa yun bro, wala ka pa sa, hindi mo pa na-meet yung cap.
Nauubos na yung pera ko, yung bihira naman. Jeff, ba't seryoso ka?
Hindi naman.
Pero pag may problema ka, magsasalita ka. Baka hindi na pambihira ka. Seryoso masyado. Ay, naririnig pala tayo sa training.
Ano yun? Huwag ko naman ang hinihintay namin yung VPN mo.
Dali lang. Naka-training eh.
1 Gbps.
Bukas bibigay sa inyo.
Yung VPN.
Made changes to assignee to Muhammad Salam. He has gone ahead and assigned this ticket to Salam. If you refresh the ticket from unassigned, it will change to assigned. This ticket is now assigned to one of the technicians in Hyderabad in India. So all these changes would be recorded here. If you click on the comment section, here it will show only the comments that you have shared with the user, or if there are any internal comments, only those things will be recorded here in this comment section. Work log is whenever you are logging and time for your work, like 3 hours or 4 hours or 40 minutes, only that work log section will be visible here. So if you go to more and you click on log work, your time spent, if you mention 30 minutes, you'll mention M. Do not make any changes. Under work description, you will mention why you spent 30 minutes on that ticket. why it took you so long, why it took you 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. All those things will be mentioned here. Okay, and once you click on log, that work log will not show under the comment section. It will show under the work log section here. Understood?
I have a question.
Yes.
You can assign a case to you, right? But you cannot assign a case outside. For example, me, I grab a case, right? Or I assign a case to me. But then I click unassigned. You cannot do that one, right? In the
No, no,
ticket.
no, you should not be doing that as well. You
Yeah,
should not
yeah.
be leaving the ticket unassigned to the global queue.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, and history. History is again like similar to all. It will show what are the changes that has been made here. And activity. There is no activity on the ticket for now. And transitions. Transitions is whenever you're changing the status from ready for work to in progress and from in progress to on hold or waiting on reporter, whenever you're making any changes to the status of the ticket, that will be recorded here under transitions. So let me try to pull up an old ticket here. Let me try to pull up an IT ticket here. Okay. Let's pull up. From the queue. So if you go to transitions on this ticket, see the ticket was ready for work on 17 November 7:30 a.m. And then he changed, the technician changed from Safe Shake, changed it from ready for work to waiting on reporter. Then Princess Kuenka changed it from waiting on reporter to in progress. So this is the transition of the ticket.
Yeah.
Any doubts on that?
None, sir.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. Now, when we go to the right hand side, we go to this section, people. Okay. People, again, this is self explanatory. Assignee, who the ticket is assigned to, who is the reporter of the ticket. Okay. And who is the participant. If any participants are added, for example, we are requesting access for 5 people. Okay, imagine we are requesting access for Lemuel, for Michael, Earl, Jeffrey, and John. Okay, but Michael is raising a ticket telling that we would require access to Adobe, and in the description he'll mention 4 other people here. To make sure even you guys are visible on the ticket, he can add you as a participant on the ticket. He can add all the other 4 people. So on a reporter, it will be only one guy, but in the participant list, you can add any number of participants. And CC list is also the same. Votes, we do not use this option. Watchers is also similar to participant. Whatever is happening on the ticket will be visible to the watchers as well as the participants on the ticket. Service desk request. Service desk request type is JEMH, that is by default. Okay. And customer status. Status of the ticket is in progress. Channel is email. Okay. The user has written an email to it@uber.com. That's the reason this ticket is created, and that's the reason it's showing as email. For example, if we take any other ticket, let's take this ticket. This is there. Okay. Let me try to pull up any other ticket from the queue. It will show, for example, if you are manually creating a ticket, instead of email, it will show as portal there. Okay. All these people from the remote team would have Created manual tickets. Yeah. So whenever you're creating a ticket manually from our portal, okay, it will show as portal here instead of email. Any doubts on it?
No.
All good.
Okay. Now, dates when the ticket was created, when the ticket was updated. Okay. Created date will be the date the ticket hit the Jira inbox. Okay. Updated is even after your ticket is closed. Okay. If I make any changes on the ticket, for example, after the ticket is closed, after 1 month, if I remove any participant on the ticket, it will show that particular day. Even if I make a small change here on the ticket, it will show the current time. For example, I don't want to make any changes on the live ticket. Okay, so if you make any changes, right, it will show as updated here. Okay, under development, create branch, Slack, all these are not required. And elevator, I have explained what elevator is to you guys. Elevator is nothing but a automation tool that we use to assign tickets to our technicians. It is like an queue captain which will assign tickets. Instead of queue captain, this elevator will assign. And how will it assign? It will assign based upon the roster that is inputted here in this particular section. So Manila, yeah. See here, all these rosters will be set up here. L1 service desk is one roster, 24/7 is one roster. All your names will be put up here in this roster, and based upon your shift timings, elevator will go ahead and assign you tickets. Any doubts so far about the general layout here?
None, sir.
With this, Madhu, you mentioned that we do have a macros, right?
Macro?
Yeah, it's like it will auto fill up everything.
Yes. So,
But
yeah.
do macros only work here on Jira Uber internal, but not on manually creating a chat email? Or
So
chat?
whenever we're creating a ticket manually also, it will go ahead and pull up all the details.
So pretty much, what are the only things that we need to fill up here?
So I'll tell you whenever we're creating a ticket manually. So just as you asked, okay, now help.uberinternal.com is where we create tickets for all the projects. Be it IT engineering service desk, be it people team, be it whatever team, here we have that is supporting the internal employees. All the tickets can be created here from this particular section. It's called as help.uberinternal.com. Okay, you see, you have so many teams. Now, our team is IT engineering service desk. You need to create a ticket with this project. So you'll click on the IT engineering service desk here. And here you are taking a chat, right? So you will choose service desk chat. And you will choose this first option, bar chat quick create assign to you. If you choose this ticket, what will happen is you will put in the reporter's name here. Raise this request on behalf of, you'll put in the reporter's name. Then you have to fill in the summary manually. What is the summary? Is the title of the ticket. Like what, for example, one login access. You'll mention one login access. Priority, you will set it up manually. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is again mentioned here. For reference, you can read through it once again and choose the priority. And description will be the same as summary, but it will be a little bit in detail. Okay. And attachment, if you have any attachments, you'll attach it here. Components, you'll put in the components. And labels, whenever you're creating labels, if you have taken a chat, you'll put in sd hyphen chat. Sd hyphen chat. You'll choose this first one and you'll click on create. Components, you'll put the components based upon the issue type.
All right.
Understood?
Yep.
Once you click on create, okay,
Sorry.
you have put the user's name here, right?
Sorry. Madhu, can you? Where can I check? Where can I click this one again? Sorry, on the help center, right?
help.uberinternal.com.
Help. Okay.
help.uberinternal.com, and you have to search for IT-Ing-service desk.
Okay. Yeah, got it. Thanks.
Okay. So as soon as you put in the reporter's name here, okay, it will go ahead and pull up all the details when you click on create. All those default details like his job title, reporter, city, his cost center code, everything will be pulled up from Active Directory by default. And we have chose this option, right? Bar chat, quick create, assign to you. So assign to you in the sense, whenever you click on create, this ticket will automatically get assigned to you. Okay. Now if you go back here, we do have another option, bar chat handoff. If you click on this, it will be similar. Okay, the layout will be similar, but this ticket will not be assigned to you. It will go ahead and lie in the global queue, in this queue here. In this queue, it will be here. Understood?
Yeah. Okay.
That's the reason you guys will have to choose always the first option here. Bar chat, quick create, assign to you. Understood? I will explain in detail. Ticket. Okay. Now, if you go to workflow, you will have to put it in progress. If you put it to in progress, it will ask you the priority level. Once you have already set it up, there is no need to set it up each and every time, but it will show up each and every time. And you will mention a comment here to the user. Imagine this is a fresh ticket that you're picking up and you're mentioning the first comment to the ticket user. Hello at reporter. You will mention here, hello at reporter. Okay. Thank you for contacting IT. This is regarding your laptop. Okay. Currently, we are not engaging vendors for battery replacement. You'll mention all those things here, okay, and you'll click on in progress. The first initial comment, you'll put it through in progress on the ticket. Any doubts on it?
No, I'm good.
Okay, so once the ticket goes to in progress, you will go ahead and chat with the user and all those things. The communication will be happening between you guys. The next status is on hold. Okay, imagine if the user is telling you that, okay, can you hold the ticket for another 2 days? I'm not able to get the necessary approvals. You are asking for any approval or any kind of those things, or you're asking the user for an information. A user tells that he's not at his laptop and he's on vacation, and he will be able to get that information only after 2 days. Okay, such scenarios you can put the ticket on hold. If you click on hold, it will ask you for a due date. It will ask due date is like when you will be resuming the ticket back. When you will be resuming to start working on the ticket. That will be considered as a due date. So the due date you will mention, for example, 19th November, 2 days later. Okay, and you will put in an customer facing comment. You can either put in a customer facing comment or an internal comment. Okay, you will mention that hello at reporter. Okay, as discussed, I will be placing your ticket on hold for the next 2 days. Kindly reply back with the requested information. Okay, so you can paste this customer facing comment, or you can put in an internal comment also. You have to just change the tab to internal comment. You can mention why you're placing the ticket on hold for 2 days and just press on hold here. If you press on hold, the status will change to on hold. For the next 2 days, there will be no changes on the ticket, and exactly on 19th November, Jira itself will change the ticket to in progress. From on hold, the ticket will change to in progress. That means you have to start working on the ticket.
Madhu, will the requester be receiving an email if you change the status, or it is just on the Jira site?
Okay, so the status change will be visible only when it changes from ready for work to resolve. Whenever you're resolving any ticket, only then the status changes will be visible to the user. Apart from that, nothing else will be visible to the user.
So let's say if you wanted to communicate with the user, you cannot communicate with the user using the ticket, right?
You can communicate to the user with on the ticket. Okay, so here you can add a comment telling that hello at reporter, can you please let me know this information. And if you click on share with customer, customer will get an email and user will reply back with that information. Only this conversation will be visible to the user. The status changes here will not be visible. Only when you're resolving the ticket, the user will get a comment telling that so and so, Earl has gone ahead and resolved your ticket. Only that will be visible to the customer. Any doubts?
What if we need to extend the days of the tickets that is on hold?
Okay. So in that case, you will again put an internal comment telling that I'm extending the on hold date for so and so reason, and you will change that date also there. You'll go to on hold on again. Again, you'll put on hold, and you'll ask for a date. You'll go ahead and do that.
Manu, what about the tickets that is we are, well, let's say there's an open ticket and then end user is not replying for a day. So what is the process in it? Is it like
I'll tell you about that process. So on few tickets, you reply to the user and you do not get any reply. Okay. In those cases, what happens is you can wait for the user for 3 days. So basically, every ticket should have an update daily on that ticket. Okay, you should not miss a ticket without any update. For example, I'll show you this filter here. We have a filter. Ticket not updated in past 24 hours is the filter here. Okay, so every team we have a list where they have not updated the tickets. Okay, so remote team, this includes Hyderabad and Manila as well. For example, John Ray is from Manila. 16th November was last he updated on the ticket. So if you take this ticket, Gilbert Machia, 15th was last he updated on the ticket. It should not be like that. You have to make sure there is an update on the ticket on a daily basis. And when coming to John's question, if user has not replied to you on the first day, you follow the same process on the second day. Okay, you will mention a comment again on the second day, and third day also you will mention the same comment, and end of day whenever you are leaving office, you will wait until that. So morning 9 o'clock you reply the third comment, you'll put to the user telling that hello so and so, you'll put the comment. Even on the third day, when you are ending your office shift, right, around 5 o'clock you are checking on the ticket and still there is no comment on the ticket, then you can go ahead and close the ticket. Okay, if you go to ticket handling guidelines, like if there is an option called as ticket correspondence here. Okay, ticket correspondence, if you choose this tab here, it will show you how to close tickets. Quick closing an aging ticket after 24/40, third day. Say on the third day, I hope your issue has been resolved. Since it's been a while since I've heard from you, barring any unforeseen, I'll be marking the ticket resolved. You can reopen this ticket. Blah blah blah. Thank you. Third day, end of your shift, you can go ahead and close the ticket.
So
Yeah, let's say for example, of my shift, I send that email. It's already end of my shift. Client respond. So how do we transition from there? Do I need to hand that off, or do I need to extend?
No. You will have to hand it off. Hand off. There is another procedure. I will go ahead and help you out with that. Okay.
All right, thank you.
So there's no there's no 3-day rule. The 3-day rule here is to close the case after 3 days without response, right?
Yes. Three strikes. There is no response. You can go ahead and close the ticket. Nobody will question you back. Also.
Okay.
Is that a business days or just completely 3 days straight?
3 business days.
Okay.
So most of the employees are off on Saturday and Sunday. You cannot consider Saturday and Sunday as one day.
Okay.
If the client responds on the third email, then you have to reset it. You have to again fulfill the 3 emails, right? The 3 strike rule.
No, once the user replies back on the third day, again, you will not be following the 3-day strike policy. The next time, again, if he is not replying, one single shot, you can close the ticket.
Is there any instance that after 3 days the client reply, then he rescheduled it for another day. Then after he rescheduled it for another day, when you try to contact the user, it doesn't reply back. So it
Yeah,
applies
there are
to
a
3
lot of
days again.
instances where it has happened like that. Okay, so we wait for third day, and in the last moment, the user goes ahead and replies back on the ticket. There are a lot of instances which have happened like that.
Okay.
And Madhu, by the way, do we need to ask permission for the clients before we close the ticket?
No. See, if user has confirmed on the chat support telling that you have gone ahead and helped out the user and the issue is resolved, you can go ahead and close it off. You will have to just mention, I'm glad I was able to resolve your issue. I'll be closing this ticket here from my end.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
So the CSAT will come on that part, right?
Yes.
I mean, the CSAT, do we inform the client, or the CSAT will just come out after we close the case?
After you close the case, the CSAT will be recorded on that ticket itself, and every week the leads will go ahead and pull up reports, okay, for the CSAT as well. And on an average, your CSAT should be more than 4.85 to meet the requirements.
Okay.
And you average it every week, right?
I'm sorry.
And you average our CSAT every week.
Yeah, every week we send out a report like this, stating service desk metrics. 1 second. Yeah. So every week this will be the service desk operational metrics that we send. This is for entire globe. This will be sent out from the APAC region because we are the first ones who will be working on a Monday, right? Okay. So this will be sent out, and individual reports will be sent out for their individual teams. For example, for my team, okay. Let me check yesterday's email. Hold on. Okay. So this is the weekly metrics for my team. Okay. So the MHT target is should be below 2 hours. The mean handling time of any ticket, if you have taken 70 tickets, the mean handling time of that ticket should be below 2 hours. And the CSAT average should be 4.85 and above. If you have reached 4.85 and above, that means you have achieved the target. So my team here has reached this target. The target should be below 2 hours, and we are 1 hour and 8 minutes, and the complete CSAT for my team is 4.87. And we had a closure of 566 tickets. Out of those 566 tickets, 363 were tickets that were created, and the rest of the tickets were already assigned to the users. Assigned in the sense they were picked from the global queue and they were assigned to the technicians. Okay, and totally out of these 566 tickets that we have closed, we have picked up tickets. 306 tickets were through chat support. Okay, and here weekly resolve. So I have one guy here called Jugeshwar. He has closed 85 tickets. Okay, non-IT tickets is like procurement tickets. Created is 68 tickets he has created, and green is the chat tickets that he has ticketed. Out of the total 85 tickets, 58 tickets are from chat support. So 72, 75, 47, 49, 88, 60, 50, 40, and this is my total team closure. 566 tickets. Out of that, 363 were created, and 306 tickets were from the chat support. Understood? And this is the weekly CSAT. So, weekly CSAT, 23 responses were sent. Okay? And 23 responses this guy Jugeshwar received. Out of the 70 or 80 tickets that he had created, only 23 people responded to the CSAT survey. Okay? And out of that, he has got an average of 4.74.
What's the
The
meaning
target-
of 4.74? So that is
below average. That is below our ask. 4.85 is what the management wants.
okay.
And this guy has received 11 surveys and his average is 4.82. This guy has received 19 surveys, 4.89. That means he is above. And this guy, Rijin, he has received 8 surveys and his CSAT score is 5. 6 surveys, 4.67. 8 surveys, 4.88. 9 surveys, 4.89. 11 surveys, 4.91. 8 surveys, 4.5. And on an average, the team has received 103 surveys and my team average is 4.87.
How low can the clients give you in a CSAT survey?
So that will be within a week. So for example, if you close a ticket right now, if you resolve a ticket right now, within 1 hour's time, the user will receive a response. You can go ahead and provide a response to the user, to the technician.
Yeah, it's because I'm thinking if one of the client gives you a 0, then the whole week you won't be able to get it up, right?
There is no 0, there is 1 to 5. So that's the reason. If any, for example, imagine you have 5 surveys that you have received. Out of that 4 surveys, all are 5-star, and 1 survey he has given you a 1-star. Your average will completely drop. It will drop to somewhere around 4.2, like that. So the maximum number of surveys will be good, and you are not supposed to voluntarily ask the users for surveys.
So the challenge here will be the manager, the ticket you close, the CSAT or satisfactory you get from the clients, right?
Yes, it is based upon how you interact with the user. Okay, how the support you have given. Okay, it depends upon all these things. These
Okay.
are the major factors that will turn around and help the CSAT response for you guys.
All right.
And weekly QC, you are asking about this, right? So Jugeshwar had 10 tickets QC, and out of which all were passed. Blue in the sense pass. That means there was no mistakes that were found by the L1 lead. Okay. And if you take this guy Wasim, he had 8 tickets, out of which there were 2 QCs failed. That means there was something wrong on 2 tickets, and the lead has failed him on those 2 tickets. The rest are like 14 tickets QC, 14 out of 14 pass, 3 out of 3 pass, 12 out of 12 pass. It is like that.
Okay.
Any doubts?
The performance for each support is what do you call this one? Is gathered from the QC, CSAT, and what's the other thing?
I'm sorry, I didn't get your question, Michael.
I mean the performance rate for each individual support is gathered from the weekly QC and the CSATs, right?
Yes, that is right. So if one guy performs bad, okay, it will matter for the whole team.
Meaning the whole team for like Manila, right?
Manila in the sense, not Manila alone. For example, we will be having 3 leads for Manila remote support team. Okay,
Okay.
10 per lead. Imagine we have, our plan is for 30 people in Manila for remote support. Imagine 10 people for 1 lead. Okay, under 1 lead, for example, Carlo Di Castro is one of the lead. Under Carlo, you have 10 people. Out of 10 people, you have people not performing well, at least 2 people. Then it will bring down Carlo's team performance, and as a whole, also it will bring down Manila's team performance, and as a whole, again it will bring down the complete APAC region and also the globe performance. Give me 1 second, guys.
Sure. Tony. Smile, oh.
Palitan na nga itong walang yung background na to. Nakalipat na nga sa... Dito
Oh,
tayo.
ganda naman.
Dito, dyan. Pakaalam nga ng kortina.
Hindi kaya pwedeng i-request na isang buong team lang tayo. Ha?
Kaya nga, mas maganda sana yun eh.
Kumbaga 10. Kasi 10 daw sa isang team eh. Hindi kaya pwedeng... Kasi sa atin, 7 na tayo eh. So, 3 na lang.
Ayun, nabuhay si Limel.
Uy, oo. Manager.
Hindi ko lang yung 6 eh.
Pare-parehas naghihintay na isa-isa.
Umuwi na ako ng Manila eh.
Okay, so guys, that's what your performance will individually matter for the complete team as like a milestone. For example, the target set for milestone by Uber is you should always be 4.85. If one guy is not performing, it will obviously indirectly hit his team, and that will hit his region, and that will, for example, if there is a comparison between APAC and EMEA and US. Okay, when all the regional ops managers sit together and talk about their region performance, right? If there are like 5 1-stars, it will hit the APAC performance. And the regional manager for APAC will have to answer why our performance is low. And for example, if they take a comparison between Manila remote team and India remote team, if Manila remote team is not performing well or India remote team is not performing well, whichever lead is handling those teams, they have to answer as to why what happened on those tickets where there was a low CSAT. All those things will matter. And if you constantly keep performing not well, if you're not performing well constantly, again your lead will have a talk with you as to why or what are the roadblocks and all those things.
I have a question, Madu. Can this team, a team of 7, can us be on a one team, something like that? Is that okay?
Yeah, it is not left up to us. Whenever you have any talk, or call with your regional manager, okay, you can go and request with them.
Yeah, because we already been on a training at the same time. Then we started at the same time. So it's actually better to work with these guys at the same time as well.
Yeah, I do understand that. So you can check with your regional manager. Okay, they will help you out.
All right, thank you. Now, may bagong laba. May bagong laba. O hindi na tuloy. Ano ba?
Okay, any other questions or doubts that you guys have?
None.
None.
None. All good here.
Natakot yata.
Okay. Is it 6 o'clock there?
15
Yes.
minutes before 6.
Nearly. Ano,
Okay, guys, then we can break for the day. Okay, we do have Jira, few more things left in Jira. Let's continue that tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, Matthew, thanks.
Sure,
Thank you.
Matt, just
Yeah.
want to Arvind told me that there is a compensation and benefit meeting today or tomorrow. Is that to be?
Did you receive it on your milestone email?
Not yet. But Arvind, I had talked to Arvind yesterday. He said that there's a comp. So I do have a couple of questions about the HMO or the health benefit that we have.
Yeah. So you will get an email about the invite. Okay. Whenever the meeting invite is, you let me know. We can stop the training at that time, and you guys can attend that.
Sabi lang nila, assistant
Yes, sir.
nila.
Thank you very much.
Assistant nila.
We'll let you know about it.
Sure.
Ado, thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
Nag-upgrade pala.
See you
Yeah,
tomorrow.
well, thank you. See you guys.
Right, thank you, Madu. Thank you,
Bye.
guys.
Bye bye.
Okay, attorney. See ya.
Bye.
Hi, guys. Attorney.